Alright, at the top left position is the blue Protoss. We have fuNny Nexus. Alright, just to make things confusing, fuNny is actually the Protoss player this time. And looks like Drone is going to be playing his Zerg. So we got a little switch up here. A little switcherinos. But we're actually in the round of 8. We made it through the round of 16. I think I did 3 round of 16 matches, but we are now in the round of 8. And looks like gonna have something at the front. Nowadays, very likely to be the gateway expand. That pylon position. Well, I think this is the same position you would do for 4-jet fast fan as well. Something like that. Alright. In the meantime, I'm gonna be over something here from Drone. Overpool, of course, is the standard, but fuNny, or was it fuNny or was it Drone who went 12 hatch earlier today? I think Drone went 12 hatch against that, against Domi 1989, right? Anyway, there is the gateway. Now, Drone is going to get the Overlord Scout off straight away. And the probe is, oh, is he going to see it? Oh man, he missed it. It was too late. Oh no, that's really bad. That is really bad for fuNny. Whoops. I think I actually just talked about this in the last series as well. What happens if, you know, Zerg scout slightly differently and you miss that. Because now he's not going to scout him for a while unless he actually sees the Overlord. That's the question. Is the Overlord going to be close enough for him to see it? Nope, it's not. He's not going to see the Overlord. So now he's going to think that Drone spawns top right. I just saw his camera move there. So now the probe is going here, and the Zealot will be rallied to the top right, which is going to mean that Drone will have plenty of time. Oh my god, Drone even went 12 hatch. He actually went 12 hatch. And that's so good for him. Oh wait, no, does he see it? Oh! Oh, he didn't see it. He did not see it. Look at this, the Zealot going to the top right. Now he's going to see nothing here, and he should be suspicious. Look at that, the Zealot changes direction immediately. Look at that. As soon as he saw nothing at the natural, the Zealot changed direction, because it would be so, it's so unusual for there to be no natural at this point, unless you were getting like 9 pull speed. And if you were facing 9 pull speed, I think you would just be dead anyway at this point. So the Zealot is now hitting straight to the 6 o'clock? Where's it actually going? Okay, no, now it's going into the natural. The 6 o'clock base is being taken by Drone here. And here we go. First Zealot down, but 6 links already out. You see, look, that's how much time it took for him to actually figure out where the Zerg was. Oh man, this is going to do nothing here for fuNny. The 12 hatch completely fine against this. By the way, compare this to what happened with Domi when Drone actually went for, or no, was it Lancer? It might have been Lancer. Maybe it was Lancer against somebody else. Lancer X did so much damage. I think he killed like 5 or 6 drones with his gateway expand against a 12 hatch. Whereas in this case, 0 damage done. And the cannon's going to take a while to finish, so these Zerglings could potentially even run in. He can actually run in the top! Ooh, he's got to be so careful. I think the Zealots actually just punched the gateway as well. Looks like a third Zealot does come out, but the Lings are in! The Lings are in! Is he going to go for the Zealot? Oh man, half the Lings were attacking the Zealots, half were attacking the gateway. He's now going to go for the cannon. Looks like Drone actually can't decide what he wants to do, and this constant changing of his mind is proving the most ineffective here. Guys, this is why, just as in real life, when you make a decision, you just got to commit to it. You don't want to dilly-dally and keep changing your mind, because that's how you end up in the worst of both worlds. Looks like everybody in the chat is a cat lover, which is great. I am in fact a cat person myself. And yeah, good times. Alright, so now Zealot's coming out again. There are 3 this time. They're relatively healthy. Something's going down to the bottom right. Looks like it's just a probe. It seems that fuNny actually doesn't know where Drone's third base is yet. Didn't know that Drone took the close one. And looks like one drone does fall, but getting really, really stacked though. Oh man, the Zealots getting stacked into oblivion. I think he tried to get another drone there, but wow, good control from Drone. And the Probe's still looking for that third base. Looks like +1 is on the way, and the Citadel as well. So fuNny gonna go for a fast speed lot attack. I almost said ATAC. A fast speed lot ATAC against Drone here. Man, if these Lings had speed, they could just bust in here, but they don't. Is he gonna try? No, he's not gonna try. Meanwhile, looks like one Probe is wailing away on this drone. Is he actually gonna get this? Uh-oh. Oh no, he's not gonna get two, is he? Oh no, he actually got one. Look at that freaking. Wait, what? Wait, there's actually a Zealot in the main. Wait, how did this guy get over here? Oh my god, what the? Alright, so fuNny with the that Probe did pretty much the same amount of damage as the entire Zealot attack so far, except this guy somehow snuck around inside and got an extra, not only an extra drone kill, but also a complete scout off on the Zerg base. So, you know, he knows the Spire timing, he knows, or I presume he knows that there was a second gas. So this means Drone is almost certainly going for Mutalisks now. And that could be a problem for fuNny because he skipped the Stargate. He's going for his archives now. I don't actually know if he's, I mean, he must have seen this, right? Because this is already mining. So that Zealot must have seen the extractor. He's building a pylon here so we can get some cannons. He's building no cannons yet. This could go very, very, very bad for fuNny. Now the thing is though, his +1 speed lots should force the Mutas to be defensive in the beginning of the game. Or not beginning of the game, but in like when they come out basically. In the early stages of Mutalisks running around. Should be able to force them back, but I guess we'll see here. And there we go. Cannon not quite in time here. It's only 2 Mutalisks. It's like the same thing that fuNny did against Venom. Alright, now here's the counterattack though. Now this is what you should force the Mutas to go back and will give Protoss time to make more cannons. So he's making 3 cannons in the main base. Looks like the speed lots are going for the third base here. +1 attack is finished. 4 Mutas are on the map here. Are they actually going to go down? Yes, you can see they're coming back straight away to take this down. +1 Zealots all up in the third base and going straight for the hatchery. Thank you so much, Holland Kazar, for the donation. I'll read your donation message in a second, but for the time being, I'm gonna have to watch these Zealots kill the third hatchery. There it goes. There is another hatchery here. Looks like he's just gonna engage the Mutas overhead, doing a lot of damage, but the +1 Zealots, look at this, they're shredding everything on the ground. All the Zerglings dead, and looks like a couple of drones might die as well here. The drones will still be able to mine to this other hatchery, slightly less efficiently, obviously. But by the time the Mutalisks get back to the Protoss base, there should be anti-air, although there's not that much. Okay, it looks like an Archon is done, 3 cannons in the main base. He should be okay here, and you can see Drone immediately rebuilding this this hatchery. It's like a random probe just checking out that base on the side. Not the best drone saturation though. Looks like it's slightly better actually in the natural. All right, let's see. Let's right-click these and see what Holland Kazar said. Hey, thank you, Mr. Kazar. It's a very kind message, and yes, there are so many tournaments now. It's actually insane. I'm actually a little bit worried. Oh, the double Archon shot. I'm actually like slightly worried. I don't want to burn myself out or anything, so I might have to like have a think about exactly which tournaments to cast, because like I'm also having to, you know, organize TL Open and everything. Gotta make sure I pace myself. Is this drone gonna get a is this probe gonna get a second drone kill? Oh, the sunken finish. It's not fair. No, give him another kill. Give him another kill. Wait, how did that survive the second sunken shot? Wait, what? Wait, did the sunken miss? Okay. I don't know if I just completely didn't understand what was happening there or something. Oh my god, we have a Dark Archon. Guys, we're gonna have Maelstrom. He's gonna Maelstrom the Mutas. Interestingly, they already took 2 shots. They're all quite damaged. Oh my god, this could be beautiful. And Drone is being greedy, taking a 4th base already. Drone is being greedy. He doesn't have much of a SimCity. He's got lurkers though. The lurkers could keep him alive if fuNny attacks, but fuNny's actually not going too aggressive. He's actually just getting his 3rd base. So maybe not. Maybe this is fine. Muta's coming in again. Oh man, the Dark Archon's on the other side though. Oh, he's going back. But he needs something to actually attack the Mutas when they're Maelstrom. He needs like a Psy Storm or an Archon underneath. Like there's no actual Psy Storm right now. There's no High Templars. Only the Archons. Whew. Dabadeem says, Sayle, have you been invited to any offline tournament to cast? I have not. I did ask the ESL guys if they would be happy to let me cast the Italian thing, because I can actually just fly there myself. Like I don't need them to pay for my flight or anything. I just need them to be okay with me casting. So that is potentially on the table, but again, no confirmation yet. So don't get too excited. Looks like some lurkers are out. Poor Drone. Oh my god, the pathing issues. Oh no! Oh, he might lose an Archon. Oh, he might try and get it with the Mutas. Is he gonna? Oh, he sees the Dark Archon. He saw it. He's running away now. He's scared. Oh, he's scared. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, there's the Maelstrom. Where's the Archons? He needs to kill it before they run away. The Maelstrom doesn't last that long. Oh man, obliteration. I thought Drone saw that there, but he still went in. Drone showing absolutely no fear, just flying into the Maelstrom and getting completely obliterated there. But his lurkers are doing a decent amount of damage here. Where's the Observer? Where's the Robo? Oh man, the Robo's not done. I think I clicked that actually. I wasn't paying attention. 2 Speed Zealots going down to the bottom right, presumably to check what the base situation is. It's like, wow, a lot of drone saturation here. Sorry guys, I see more messages in the chat, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anything important in the game. It's quite a tricky balance, I think, because I really love like reading comments in the chat and stuff, and people often point out interesting things. But at the same time, if I look at the chat too much, I just miss obvious things in the game, which is also pretty bad, I guess. Also, there's a 1 minute delay in the stream as well at the admin's request for this tournament. So yes, we'll be slightly slower on the response here. It looks like a bunch of Hydralisks are moving down to the map. I mean, you look at the mini map here. You know, Drone, despite losing that big clump of mutas, still has the map control. Now, fuNny is slightly ahead in supply, but not by that much. And he'll probably want to move out soon. Getting a 3rd base on Fighting Spirit is pretty easy, but getting a 4th base in PvZ is quite a bit harder. So, you know, probably just gonna mass up here and go for a big attack and maybe try and take a base, you know, off the back of that. You can see Drone already going to deny the top right if that was incoming. Looks like 1 DT going down to the bottom right. There's actually no Overlord here that could potentially do something. It seems Drone might be aware of it though, but I don't know. It seems he doesn't actually know where it's going. There's an Overlord at the 6 o'clock. Okay, he's going now into this base. This could actually become a Spore. That might not be a bad idea. And while this is going in, the Overlord is here. Look at this reaction by Drone. Drone must have seen it come down. So only losing 2 drones to this before it runs down into the main base. Gonna see the hatchery finish there as well. But look at the minimap. The main Protoss army running completely down, out of vision of Drone, it seems. I mean, they must have passed the Overlord. But this attack could be so crucial. Drone's army is completely out of position. Look, it's all on the right side. He's moving in now. He's got Storms and Maelstrom. He's got another Maelstrom charged up on this Dark Archon. That could be huge if he gets a big Maelstrom on Lurkers or something and not allowing them to burrow. He can stop them from burrowing. Here we go. Overlord's falling as well, potentially going to supply block Drone. The main army of Drone is going to come in the back, but he's going to have to run through the choke across the bridge. Where's the Maelstrom? Oh, he doesn't manage to get the Lurkers. He does get a big Storm, though. Oh my god, the Storm is huge. The Storm is huge. He Maelstroms 2 Hydralisks, because why not? And Drone is looking so dead. Look at the supply difference. Look at Drone plummet in supply. He's down to 70 supply against 141. Drone dying to the Mega 3-base attack. It was looking so close for the whole game. And suddenly he's gonna storm his own dudes. No, he doesn't. He saves the High Templar And now walking into the main base, the natural's completely gone. GG from Drone. And just like that, the game is over. Alright, at the top left position is the brown Protoss. We have ZZZ Noob, aka fuNny. Splitting to 3 patches, by the way. Ha 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 ha. Alright, and at the bottom right is the white Zerg. We do have Liquid Drone, aka Ariador. So if I call him Ari, I'm talking about Liquid Drone. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Well, guess we're just gonna chill. Cross positions on Jade. I guess the main I mean, Jade is basically kind of like a reverse ramp fighting spirit, except this gas. I don't know why the map maker decided to make this gas only 1,500. So overall, this map actually has relatively low resource count compared to most 4-player maps. You know, there's no extra bases, like there's no middle base. You know, the third bases don't have that much gas. It's not great. It means you do mine out relatively faster if you go for a long game. He says Liquid Drone is what nationality? I believe he's from Norway? Possibly. He's from one of the Scandinavian countries. You know, he's from one of the Viking countries. So yeah, he's from the Viking nation. And looks like we actually have a Forge Fast Expand here from fuNny. He's not going for the gateway first this time. Interesting. Very, very interesting. He's doing the cool wall in as well. I guess I'll put the gateway here. That will mean he will have to kill his pylon to leave, but that's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. And the thing is, he's gonna see the 12 hatch. Is he gonna cannon rush this? Can you actually fit a pylon and a cannon here? Oh, he's not gonna try. He's not gonna try. Because that's one danger that the 12 hatch faces nowadays. It's one of the reasons why the Zergs don't 12 hatch as much. And there you go. Nice little wall in there. I don't think that's tight on the left side of the forge, but it's kind of like an awkward runaround to go past. You have to take a lot of cannon shots if you wanted to run this, because it's tight here, right? So it's a pretty good wall. It's a very good wall. Alright, in the meantime, Drone just gonna go ahead and take the close third base. He did that last game as well, although he ended up taking his 4th and 5th base quite quickly after that, which I think contributed. Well, I think it was a combination of being greedy on the fast 5 bases against just a 3 base Protoss, and also having his army completely out of position. So basically, he was forced to come and defend his natural by running into like a small area where he could get stormed into oblivion. And yeah. Oh, somebody asked how much is the standard gas. Looks like Bo3 answered already, but it is 5,000. You can see here on the natural. Nice little double block here. Is this actually tight? Does anybody know? Again, it doesn't really make that much sense to run in here, but if he gets speed, for example, it would at least be a possibility. There are 8 Zerglings on the map. He hasn't got his gas yet. And it looks like Probe Guy is going to get chased away. It looks like Bo3 in the stream getting some intel on his potential, or on his future opponent here. Of course, the winner of this match will play against Bo3 in the first semi-final match. Oh, Probe Guy's still poking around here. Really wants to see this. That, if he sees that, that's perfect. Now he can die and it's fine. This was a crucial scout. So he saw no lair, right? But now that he's seen the 4th hatch, He knows he doesn't need to panic and build a billion cannons. He should be fine doing whatever tech he's doing. Yeah, Stargate Citadel, all the standard stuff. He's actually moving out with 2 Zealots as well, which is turning out to not work out that well. Although, nice control though. Nice control. You know, pretty close to Bonnet level micro right there. Look at that! Look at this freaking Zealot, 4 kills. This Zealot does not have time for any Zergling funny business. Look at this guy. Look at that swagger walk. Do you guys see the swagger in this guy's walk? That is the swagger of a Zealot that's killed 4 Zerglings. Look at that guy. Oh yeah, look at me. I am the shiznit. Boom, look at him. Look at him go. Man, they really made Zealots look cool and remastered. Look at him, he's got like all the little blue jewels on his like gauntlets and stuff. Man, that looks so cool. Look, he's even gonna kill a drone. Look at him. Look at this swagger Zealot. He's gonna kill 2 drones. Oh no, he's not. He almost got that one. In the meantime, first Corsair is actually gonna kill. Wait. All right. Apparently, a Zealot killed 2 Zerglings at the 3rd base. Oh, and there's another one coming down as well. The Zealot train coming in. Drone is supply blocked, by the way, because he lost his first Overlord. And something just got cancelled. I don't know what just got cancelled. But I heard the little ploppy sound, little poopy sound. Good stuff. Looks like this Corsair is actually looking for another Overlord, but it's actually on the opposite corner of the map, so not quite going to find it. And let's see, Archives, getting those gateways up. Everything looking pretty good here for fuNny. I would say fuNny's in a pretty good spot right now. Those Zealots actually did a good amount of damage. Drone opting for the late lair, as he seems to like doing. But the 3 bases here on Fighting Spirit, similar to on Jade rather, similar to on Fighting Spirit, is quite tight. So it's difficult to actually attack into this. I mean, you know, aside from the regular SimCity, everything is quite close here, and they're cross positions. So, you know, that definitely puts a hamper on early aggression. However, Speedlots can run cross map pretty quickly. Interestingly, still no second gas here from fuNny. That is a super late second gas. He's on 76 supply. All his tech is finished, and except the Robo, I guess technically. But that, huh? That is very curious. Did he just forget? I mean, that seemed like something you wouldn't really forget, and you would fix it very quickly if you did forget it. So okay, so he's getting it now. I guess that's intentional. That's interesting. I mean, I guess if you're going for mass speed lot like this, it's not like you need that much gas. But he is going to want to get Templars now, and it looks like, oh man, that's SimCity. Look at this. Only 2 Zealots can actually hit this Sunken. How do I get rid of this thingy? There we go, now we can see better. Alright, looks like the Zealots, yeah, not going to be able to do too much. It seems they killed 3 drones at least. Oh wow, 1 drone actually blocking the retreat. Oh, causing 1 more Zealot to die there. Sacrificial drone doing a nice job. Meanwhile, 1 probe getting ready to take the 3rd base. There's a Zergling there blocking. I don't think it actually sees. No, it doesn't actually see the probe making the pylon though. And a couple of Zealots going to come down here to take care of it. Now the High Templars come out, but I don't know if this is actually in time. Because they're fresh Templars. They don't have energy yet. They could get picked off if Drone runs up the ramp right now. He could actually kill these High Templars before they have storm, but he actually doesn't see them on the top side. Now he sees them. Can he pick them off? Oh, doesn't quite use that opportunity. And now the opportunity is passed. They do have 1 storm apiece. And the 3rd Nexus is there. Alright, well, so we got double Evo chamber happening here for Drone. He seems to be staying on lairs, so presumably that will be for ranged attack and for carapace, which is kind of interesting. Usually, I don't think you usually see the double the double Evo like this, because if you're staying on Lair, you prioritize the range attack. Whereas I can see, like, if you're gonna go for turtle style into fast hive, I could see you going for melee and carapace rush. And nice snipe there. Nice storm though as well. Look at the Zealots trying to actually block. That was good. Did you see that? That was like these guys are like, that's like a football play right there. You know, you gotta block for your quarterback or whatever it is. I don't actually play American football, obviously. I don't actually know that much about how that game works. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works, right? I mean, I don't know. If there's any Americans in the chat, like, when you guys play football, you need to block your High Templars, block for your High Templars against Zerglings, right? That's how the game works. Anyway, looks like the High Templar are going to get sniped, and there's a massive traffic jam going on here because a Lurker egg wall has been made. The Lurkers do finish. The Zealots, can they get down the ramp? He needs to egg block his own ramp. He needs to egg block his ramp. Oh man, half the Zealots get absolutely annihilated. But the other half do make it into the base. He's going after the main hatchery. Can he pick this off here? I think he can. That's a lot of +1 Zealots. He's sending some of the Zealots to go fight. The rest, I think he should have just right-clicked on the hatchery, but I think he's going to get it anyway. There's a bit of a drone drill going on, but the main hatchery is going to fall at the cost of like 20 Zealots or something. That was an insane Zealot attack. And while all that's been going on, he's got the third base up and running. Drone is taking the top right natural as a 4th. Oh man, that's very interesting. Wow, he actually just transferred 1 billion probes as well. Maybe a slight over transfer there from his main base. But that's I mean, I don't know. Is that actually worth it though? Because that is so many Zealots for that hatchery. That's questionable to me at best. That was so many Zealots. There's also distance mining. Wait, did they actually go here? No, they go to the third. Alright, hold on, there's an attack coming in here. Whoa, hello. By the way, guys, if you're wondering, so if you notice, the drones, when they distance mine to the main, instead of returning it to the closest hatchery, which would be one of these, they actually return it to this hatchery. And if you're wondering why that is, it's because when Brood War, for some reason, when Brood War calculates the closest hatchery to return the minerals to, it calculates it by air distance rather than by ground distance for some reason. So it actually thinks that the third hatchery is closer than the natural one, which is really dumb. But that's how it happens. That's how it happens, it seems. So Drone trying to set up a bit of a, I don't know if that was a container attack, but he set up all his units kind of at the bottom of this wide ramp, which really hurt him. And you know, with some good storms there, fuNny taking out the first Zerg army here. So I think Drone is definitely now not in a good position. I mean, having said that, he got his 4th base at least, but I don't know. I'm a little bit scared for Drone right now. He's got no static defenses left here at his natural. Very vulnerable to, for example, like a random DT running into his main base. One Archon is kind of just chilling in the middle of the map. He should probably get back to his buddies here. And a lot of Dragoons now being made. So that first attack, yes, it costs a lot of Zealots, but this Protoss army is so beefy. All these +2 attack Dragoons. All he needs now are a few High Templar for Storms, and this is going to be such an insanely strong army. This game could actually end very similarly to what we saw last game, where you know it just ends up being a gigantic attack that Drone cannot stop. The only good thing for Drone right now is there's actually only 2 High Templars, because he made his initial ones into Archons after that initial attack. But it's still going to be pretty difficult for him to deal with this army. He does have 1-1 though. He does have the double upgrades. And looks like fuNny was trying to take the 12 o'clock as a 4th base. Oh! Shuttle getting picked off. I don't know what was in that. It must have been at least something like 2 High Templars. And for an army that is already slightly low on High Templars, that's a pretty big loss. Nice catch there by Drone. I mean, it was completely accidental, I think. I'm pretty sure he was just moving his main army in position outside the Protoss natural, and it just happened that the shuttle was going there. Having said that, look at the minimap. Drone has quite a bit of good vision, so I feel like it's fairly likely that if the shuttle had gone more down the left side, he would have saw it anyway. Or would have seen it anyway, I suppose, is how you're actually supposed to say that in English. Oh, bit of a move command going on here, but gonna catch a lot of the Hydras unaware. Baiting out one Storm though. That's pretty good. That Storm didn't really do anything. And this is the big Doom attack. 144 supply to 117. 2-0 against 1-1, I think. Unless, no, looks like 2 carrot base has finished now for Drone. So pretty much equal upgrades. Here we go. It's gonna be Surround though. The Zerg army is coming in from the backside. There are a couple of lurkers at the front. He's going for the ob sites. He gets both of the obs. Hydra's coming in from the back. The army cannot continue without observers. It looks like more Zerglings coming in from the back as well to cut off the retreat, but the other side of the army needs to come forward. He's getting so many Dragoon kills here at the front as well. Look at this. And that is the end of that attack until another observer can come out, although he is going to get a few more of these units on the retreat. But now it's reversed. Now the Protoss has the high ground. You got to be careful here. There are 2 wide ramps very close to each other. You do not want to be fighting up a ramp. See, this is the Zerg's high ground ramp, and this is the middle of the map. And while all this was happening, look at this. 4th base is finished. It looks like there was some small attack as well. Meanwhile, look at this. The Zerg's 4th base is right next to him. He's got the Sunken Lurker support defense going. He's taking the main base, but if fuNny gets another shuttle, he can just easily just elevate her over some DTs or something. It's like a random Overlord getting taken down here in the middle. And, well, fuNny, looks like he's transferred most of his probes from his main and natural, since they are mined out. Gonna be mining away happily. Remember what I said though, guys, these 3rd bases, they run out of gas very quickly. So fuNny will actually mine out of gas much faster than he would have on other maps. But here we go, big attack coming in here. The Spore cannot stop the Observer. The Observer's just close enough, I think. And it looks like Drone is in big trouble. Look at the minimap. The armies are completely on the other side of the map. He had no Nidus connecting these bases. I don't actually know if his hive is finished yet. His hive is finished, but I guess he just didn't have time to finish the Nidus Canal, and now is going to lose everything. Is that a Nidus? That is a Nidus Canal. I don't know if that's the entrance or the exit, though. He's going to lose this Hatchery Fury. It looks like he's going for a counterattack. He's going to try and go and kill the Protoss 4th base. He's got to be careful not to let that group of Hydras get stormed. He's got to be careful not to get stormed. Oh my god, at least he was paying attention there. But fuNny really doing a great job here. He's going to lose a couple more units in the middle of the map, and he's going to keep the 4th base alive. Probably should start mining that gas, actually. Just sending a couple of Zealots over here. Might want to go and snipe that Nidus Canal, actually. Is that the entrance or the exit? That was the entrance. The exit is being placed now. If he can go and kill that right now, that would be really great for him. Although, it looks like we're going to have another engagement in the middle of the map. Nice storms from fuNny. Great storms. And I think with these Zealots just massacring everything at the top right, this has got to be game over now for Drone. Although, here come the units out of the Nidus. The Archon is not paying attention. But more units are coming down now. And I don't know what Drone can actually do to save this base. Maybe with some more sick Observer snipes. Oh man, well, keeping the hatcheries alive for now. Some more engagements going on the middle of the map. I mean, if you can get lots of favorable small skirmishes like this, you know, picking off random units, that could be good. A couple of Defilers coming out now. Zealots actually going for it. Zealots, they're gonna snipe one Defiler. Nice snipe there. Looks like Protoss can do snipes too. It's not just Zerg that can snipe High Templar. Look at, there's so many engagements. I'm trying to catch everything for you guys, but there's just so much happening all over the map. One hatchery does fall, but more Lings are coming out. A big army is coming out of the Protoss base, but it looks like Drone is somehow gonna clean everything up. Now the reinforcements coming though. 145 to 103 supply. You know, 4 base to 4 base, although, you know, that's counting some mined out bases, although Drone's getting pretty low in his main and natural as well. So we're gonna go back to basically 2 base versus 2 base. And I think this could be the end for Liquid Drone in this tournament. fuNny, with the 2-0 result here, definitely I did not expect this. I expected a close match for sure. I thought it would be more likely 2-1, perhaps in Drone's favor, but fuNny really impressing me with these 2 games, I gotta say. Oh, hello. Oh no, he should have stormed a little bit forward. That way they would have run through the storm. Oh god. Oh, silly High Templar. But Drone's gonna lose his technically his 5th base, although it is his 4th base now. And well, more units coming out of the Nidus. He's not sniping the Nidus. He's not storming either. There is the first storm. The Observer actually gets sniped. There's 2 more in the back. And actually, that's a lot of lurkers coming out, but Dragoons and Archons are pretty good against lurkers, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. More Hydroling coming in the back, but they're going to get sandwiched from the other side here. That top right base is completely gone. 100 supply down now for Liquid Drone. He's double hatcherying. That's not double expanding. He's double hatcherying the bottom left base because he knows, you know, he needs to win this game to survive in the tournament. But I do not see it happening here. I like this observer, by the way, outside of the Zerg's natural, just to keep an eye on the Zerg army movement. I've actually started doing this as well myself, because I was thinking, you know, in PvT, it's very common for Protoss to keep observers around the map just to keep an eye on Terran map movement, right? Because it's very important to engage the Terran when he's out of position. But it's actually quite useful in PvZ, I find, as well, because in PvZ, it's kind of the opposite situation where it's not so much about the army positioning and catching the Terran, you know, catching him in a weird spot. It's actually more like it's annoying when Zerg constantly keeps counterattacking you, and you like, okay, you send all your army to one base, and then he counterattacks the other base, and you have to send them all back, and you just get, you know, swung back and forth like that by the Zerg. It's really, really annoying. So it's nice to have an observer seeing what's going on. Anyway, here is a big attack coming in. There is Dark Swarm. There are lurkers, but look at the supply difference. 200 against 74. A plague on the army. I don't think that's going to be enough here. Oh, man. I don't think I need to zoom out. There's not enough Zerg units to zoom out for. Look at the Zealot wall just murdering everything. Dark Swarm be damned. And this is the end. GG from Liquid Drone. fuNny Nexus moves on to the semifinals, where he will be facing Bo3 for a chance to go to the finals.